Wharton is a wonderful, small little community just outside of Houston.
What does this club mean to the Wharton community? It means everything. It is the lifeblood of this community. We have so many kids and so many families, especially post-Harvey, that wouldn't have anywhere to go so that they can work and do the things they need to do to get back to a sense of normalcy.
I know the Boys and Girls Club is the #1 after-school place to be. Well, I've been the board chair for almost 10 years now. We probably serve, I'd say, 50 to 65% of the after-school population.
I currently run the Dobson Foundation as their executive director. I've also been a board member of the Boys and Girls Club here in Wharton for several years, and now I sit on the advisory board.
Rotarians are actually what built this club, and we continue to be their #1 funded charity locally, and so that's a big deal. And of course, we wouldn't be here without the Dobson Foundation. Mary Louise Dobson, who unfortunately passed away last year, but her legacy is going to live on in this town forever.
Her priority at the time, 20 years ago, was to make sure that these kids had a safe place to go. And she decided that with her oil and gas funding that was coming in, that she wanted to give 50 cents of every dollar back to this community, especially for the children, to make sure that they had a safe place to go and grow and learn. And she did just that, and she began her foundation.
I was that kid who didn't have a father and could have gone either way. I had a guy by the name of Carl Eubank. And Carl Eubank was the man who said, I see more in you. You can do this. You can become something. You don't have to be dictated by your circumstances. And so he put that in me. And I just want to put that back in other kids.
My role here at the Boys and Girls Club is the membership coordinator, which is a new position. I got involved by my mother. She actually brought me here when I was in 2nd grade, and I've never left since.
When I walk into the club, I feel positive because I know the staff trust in me and I believe in them. They're always participating in my life. They're always saying I could go another level or I can go higher than I much am because they know I can do it. They believe in me.
Oh, my favorite staff is Mr. Steven Herrera. I play soccer with them a lot.
Miss Destiny and Miss Washington. They help us with anything we need done. They help us with a hard homework sheet. The things that I like about it is we get to go to Healthy Habits, we get to play outside. My favorite thing to do at the club is go in tech room because you get on all technology there.
Passport to Manhood is teaching me how to basically be a man.
I feel happy. It feels like it's a new day. It seems like it's Friday.
It was about a year ago that Boys and Girls Club of America and Boys and Girls Club of Greater Houston approached our club. And at that time, we've been back and forth with expanding. When that opportunity came before us, we knew that maybe this is our way to be able to grow. And we know that Greater Houston offers their kids things that our kids can't, such as, the museum partnerships with the Astros, with the Rockets, with NASA. And those are big city things that we can offer our kids here. That opportunity that was laid before us is probably the best opportunity we've seen.
I went to the Rockets game with Boys and Girls Club. We had a field trip and my friends was there and my brother's friends were there too, so we had an amazing time too.
There's a parent who has 3 kids. They're all here at the club, and they lost everything in Harvey. When she found out that we were giving away bicycles because our partnership with Greater Houston was bringing those bikes in to give away to the kids here at the club, she called up and she cried for 5 minutes on the phone. She could barely speak, and all she could talk about was how thankful she was because of everything that she's trying to replace to get back to normal. Getting the kids new bikes wasn't really high on the list. The future, I think, with Houston is bright because I think there's greater access, there's greater training opportunities, there's certainly other areas that we can grow in to making a better, safer, more positive environment for our kids, and Houston's going to help us do that.